K-pop stans. Ah, yes, great. We love them, right? Yeah, we definitely do. It's not like they're toxic, mean, or always start drama between fandoms and make fandoms war, right? No, that's not no, that's not that's not what K-pop stans do. Well, it's no secret that K-pop fans can be some of the most passionate, dedicated, and intense fans out there, but sometimes that passion can turn into something really, really ugly. We've seen fans that go to war with each other over who their favorite K-pop group is or who they think is the best singer or dancer. We've seen fans attack each other over shipping wars or who they think is the prettiest member of a group. It's not just only K-pop that has these kind of things. Also with other fandoms that do this kind of stuff, but I think with K-pop it's more high up there with being problematic and bad. But why does this happen, and why do fans always take a turn on each other? Well, I've been asking myself that for a pretty long time. Yeah. I think it's because the stans are so passionate about their favorite groups and they want to protect them. So they want to be the best fan and they want their group to be the best. So that's wing. But at the end of the day, it's just a competition that, and it's not worth turning on each other and begin to be mean to each other. And these toxic stans, fans, whatever you want to call them, are always the stans fans that are starting arguments, causing drama, and they're just generally causing problems and being mean to others, which it's not that fun sometimes being in a fandom that get bashed for everything they do. And it's not everyone in a fandom is toxic or mean or bully others. It's just a certain type of group, the toxic stans. But because of those stans, they always make the whole fandom look bad. And I've seen this with Blinks, with ARMYs, with Stays, with MOAs, with Luna stans, and it honestly kind of makes me sad. But there's a lot of these type of fans. They're really out there. There's a lot of them. Trust me. And they will not only go out to bash your favorite group, they will also just make your life a living hell if you're not careful. So you should kind of watch out with what kind of K-pop stan you interact with online. Because if you comment on a TikTok and someone from a different fandom starts commenting on you and they start attacking you and you attack them back, that's not gonna go well. That's really, really not gonna go well. I really think that we should all be a little more understanding and tolerant of each other. We're all fans, right? We should all be able to just enjoy our favorite groups without all the drama. And what's the point of starting big dramas anyways? Because it's really not that deep. Yeah, you can have an opinion. I also have my own opinions, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna start bashing other people because they disagree with what I think. And also, if you start bashing others and being mean and rude and bully people, you're putting a bad name on yourself and on your fandom, which kind of the nice stans will be kind of put behind. And I've also seen that a lot happening with Blinks, because Blinks are, for what I've seen so far, people always complain about them being rude, mean, being bullies, whatever. But there's really good people out there. But because of that big ass group that just, are toxic and just, very, very mean, those good stands will be kind of put in a dark corner. And not only that, like the last few months, I've seen a lot of stays and MOAs argue about who the fourth gen leader is, and I thought there was like a award for it. Wait, hold on, let me search that up. No, it wasn't really, I think, a award for like fourth gen leader, but it was some type of award that made a lot of stays say that they are fourth gen leaders, because turns out they're the first fourth gen leaders with this award, I think. Yeah. But still, these fandoms are really bashing each other about who is the fourth gen leader, which is to me complete nonsense, because why should you even argue about that, and why do you care? It's really not that deep, it's just a title. And yeah, for some fans that are really dedicated, I'm also a dedicated K-pop stan, but that doesn't mean that I will be going out saying that TXT doesn't deserve that name as Stray Kids does. I think they both just are fourth gen leaders. Yeah. And besides that, it's really not a deep. It's not that deep. Also, K-pop stans have this urge to bash certain idols and groups for things they do, cause Wonyoung, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she gets a lot of hate because she ate a strawberry with 2 hands. But when I saw a different idol do the same, no one said a single thing. Ugh. And it's not only her that gets hate for literally anything she does, because on Instagram Reels, just people post short clips, not trying to cause any harm, but there's always these people who keep calling her pick me and just hate everything she does. Honestly, I think she's an icon. I think she looks so rich and expensive. She looks like a designer bag. She is a designer. She literally is the design. I love everything. Well, maybe she has done something problematic that I don't know about, but these people are bashing her for just breathing, basically. And I just think that's really, really sad. Also, with aespa, people were like bashing the 4girls because of the way they were dancing. They said they were like dancing lazy and just everything was a mess. Well, I watched some stages. I think they do it perfectly fine. I don't see anything wrong. How about you? How about you start doing what they do on stage, singing and dancing? I want to see what you will be saying after that. But on the other hand, it really is entertaining to see and just watch everything happen. Well, at least for me, because just seeing people fight, I don't know, it just kind of tickles my brain. I really enjoy seeing people argue and fight over something very useless. It's so dumb. I could be rambling about K-pop stans for days long, but there's so much to say that if I keep talking, I will probably be making a 6-part movie series about it. So I'm not gonna go any deeper. But again, it's really entertaining because you see people fight, you see people argue about something that's kind of funny. Because why would the fandoms be fighting over a title? And I think because of those toxic fans, the K-pop groups will also kind of distance each other from just they will just distant from each other, which could be really, really sad because you don't know how much good content and just good interactions, fun interactions they could be having. But because of those toxic stands, they feel like they cannot even get near them because the fans will be mad, the fans will be attacking, the fans will be blah blah blah. That's really sad. And don't forget, they're all really talented people. So fighting over just a title is kind of childish because they're really talented, and I think they all kind of deserve that title because they're again really talented people. Why do we have to fight over who is better and who is worse when they're both really good? It's like, it's so dumb. Sometimes I really hate to be in a fandom of any K-pop group. I stan a lot of groups, and I'm also in a few very, well, they're not really that big, but what I see that these smaller groups are usually really, really friendly. They're extremely friendly, and of course you have a few toxic ones, but like from Akmu, Ekdong, whatever it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I've been listening to them for a really long time, and I really enjoy their music. And I've never really seen a toxic stan of them. I think that's because also they're kind of smaller than those bigger groups, and they're just two people, brother and sister, if I'm correct. It's so bad because I've been standing them for so long, but I just don't know if they're brother or sister. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, yeah, so I was right there, siblings. That's really cute, actually. I love that. I love Acme just itself. They make really good music. But moving on, I see that a lot of these smaller fandoms are usually way nicer, and I think those stands of like these big groups should take a peek at those smaller fandoms just to see like how it also could be. Like, it could be paradise, but you're making it hell. Hell could also be paradise, but I don't think you want to be in some burning hot place every day, and that's what I feel like in some fandoms. It's always heated and drama. Okay, but that's basically just my opinion on K-pop stans. I have way more to talk about, but I'm also sick, so I don't want to be rambling too long because I don't know if you can hear it, but my nose is full and my throat hurts, so I'm just gonna keep it with this. So if you enjoyed this video about me basically just ranting and rambling about K-pop stans, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and I will see you guys I will see you guys next time. Bye!